or had an idea, right? Just to let you know, we have the brochures right there, and we'll be adding on to these brochures with more brochures. All you can do is something as simple as give this pamphlet, give this invitation card, because the brother that was here, he's a new Muslim, Halal Bilal. I don't know if you got to know him. You should know him. Very good brother. So we were in the park. He gave out brochures to a sister. She came to not just the masjid by herself, she came with 5 kids. The very next Friday, the very next weekend, when she was invited, just by giving a card, he himself cannot give dawah, right? 5 people came into Islam through him. All he did was this, which I guarantee you, you have far more knowledge to dispense, far more hidayah to dispense than a new Muslim brother or sister, right? But if Allah decides to use us, He can use us. So I'm only reminding you what I remind myself, because it's not us. It's not us that changes their heart. All we do, we call. Dawah is like basically dawat, right? You're just calling them to Jannah. That's it. So inshallah, like brother is going to show you, so many brothers, every weekend, there are brothers and sisters coming to Islam. Every weekend. Just yesterday and day before, we were at NJEA conference, which is a teachers conference.
Yes,
Halal Bilal. He has a style.
Yeah.
He has a style. I mean, he has a lot of things.
This is our own Asif.
No, don't worry about it.
This brother took Shahada, and mashallah, this brother lives in Michigan. He texted me so many times, I love this. I really want to come and meet you. He said he's coming back again to meet us. He went and prayed with us in Mazari, in Teenek Masjid, mashallah. So many people like that. He took Shahada. So this is the text message he sent from that brother who took Shahada. See,
Read it for us. Go ahead.
Baby,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Read
You want to read it, Hamza? You want to read it?
Go ahead, Hamza,
Go
go.
ahead. Read for everyone.
Read it really slow. Go in front of here. Go there. Stay there.
Yeah. Read it for everyone.
Very grateful for the opportunity to be part of your service. Also grateful for the Quran. In Arabic, I will study it every day. And when we see each other on my return visit in about 6 to 8 weeks, I would be honored to worship with you at the mosque again.
I'm so happy. Keeps texting me, that brother, mashallah. So there are many such brothers like that, alhamdulillah. Again, he's continuing about that. He said it was such a good experience. So many people like that anyway. So we do dawah many places, see these brothers, all different colors. He also took Shahada, the brother in the center. He took Shahada there, alhamdulillah. That's the family in Brooklyn. I do it in Union Square, he does it in Brooklyn. So that's where Zubair, he does dawah in Brooklyn again. So see this Azraf. So through this kid, mashallah, he took Shahada, mashallah.
The young kid?
Yes, he came, he did the same thing, he just talked, he came to his dad, took Shahada, alhamdulillah. So this, see this, that's his Azraf's brother, and this is Zubair from Brooklyn. So we have so many people we give, this is in Brooklyn, all these pictures of Brooklyn.
Prospect Park.
This is Prospect Park, alhamdulillah. This is Atlantic Avenue station.
Times Square, basically.
Yeah, this is Times Square. This is Abdullah. He is also Hindu before he is Muslim now. Abdullah Padi, Chandrajit Padi, mashallah. His wife is also revered, he is also revered, mashallah. So we have many people like this. Is Nadir. This is Nadir, yes. Yes, Nadir and Adam next to him. So we have so many. If you go, you'll see, alhamdulillah. This is Brother Amin in Jackson Heights, Queens. They do dawah there. Faisal and them, they do dawah in Queens. Mashallah, we have many shahadat there also. Alhamdulillah. This is Times Square. This is our brother Asif again.
Forward.
Yes, mashallah. That's good, alhamdulillah. This is also brother Asif and them from Ali and all from Jersey City.
Masjid
From
Salam.
Mary Salam, alhamdulillah. This is again Brooklyn Atlantic. This is Abdullah again. So mashallah, so we do dawah different places. So please join us. I would say what you guys should do, mashallah, it's such a good team. Dawah, find a spot here and start dawah. Brother Asif is good, he can get a permit, everything. Find a spot local, set up a table and start dawah here. Should have like weekly, 1 hour a week. Right, Brother Asif? We can do that, right? We can shall get a permit and do dawah here. Shall have every week. Inshallah, keep up the momentum and keep doing it. Don't get tired. Inshallah, we'll show you the results. Alhamdulillah.
One question, brother.
Yes, yes.
See, myself, like you also know IT, right? We have like IT, we have kids, we have family. So we get so much busy, like sometimes you have to, for the work reason, for the family, with the kids. school, tuitions, but how do we allocate time and spend like this, on timely basis,
MashaAllah. A very good question from the Muslim brother.
Muhammad Javid.
Muhammad Javed, mashallah. Muhammad Javed has a very genuine question. He says he wants to do it, but as IT, family and kids and job and everything, it's very hard to allocate time, right? SubhanAllah, I agree with you. That's how, when I moved to New York, right, 2015, when I moved to New York, same thing for me. Same thing, I was like, I used to do Dawah there in Seattle. We used to go to PLF fair, some fair, and do Dawah and all. I said, we should be more consistent. So we had the Sheikh Shanavi, they were doing workshops every week. I said, let's do it. And I said, how will you find time? I said, let's start doing it, right? So I said, okay, let's do once a week. I started doing once a week for 2 hours. So we started doing only on Sundays. Few hours once a week, alhamdulillah. Then he said, once a week is too short, let's do twice a week, right? And I imagine I have 4 kids and my wife, mashallah. But I said, okay, let's all of us go. My wife, my kids, everybody, we all go. We do dawah there, we go eat somewhere. That's our family time. And yes, I told my family, inshallah, we'll get better time in Jannah. And in dunya, this is not the purpose, right? We want to spend time together. We spend time together and give dawah to people. Alhamdulillah. So our event every Saturday and Sunday is, we go from our homes, right? In the morning, we get up, do whatever. All our the only time I have shopping, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, right? That's the time of shopping, whatever you want to do. Anything fun. So anything fun, I take off on a weekday from my work, and that time I use for fun, like go doing Six Flags or whatever with my family, right? But all weekend we give it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you would think that how would I find time? But wallahi, by the qasam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I have everything happens. Nothing stopped from my life, right? We wanted to move. I moved from one apartment to another place in Patterson, right? At that time, I was thinking, I was telling my wife, I want to move, we want to do all this, but I don't want to stop. One day I said, may Allah make it easy for me. See how Allah did it. One day we were driving back. I looked at a house. It looks good. My father also told me and I got the house, moved in, everything without stopping even one day of dawah. Everything happened. So the thing is, when you start doing it, because we are very weak, Allah knows that. He knows we have need, we have necessities. Allah just wants to see your niyyah. That's it. Ibrahim a.s. was asked to give the child. Allah didn't take the child away from him. He just wanted to see him. What did Allah say? That He says, you gave a big sacrifice. He didn't do anything. Allah said, no, you did it. This is how Allah is. He wants to show that you do it. Well, how did it happen for me? It's not 24 hours. When you do it, Allah will give more time. So what happens is, we have some time that we're going in other things. Allah saves that time and you feel like you didn't miss anything. Right? Shaitan will make you feel that way. But what did I miss? Right? My kids are growing up. MashaAllah, my daughter is getting married. He's studying. Everything is happening. My life didn't stop. Right? You understand? So everything is, alhamdulillah, he finished, he's going to college now. MashaAllah, she became alima, she finished her studies. Life is moving on, right? My mom also lives with me. Sometimes my sister and family come live with me. My wife's parents come and live with me. Sometimes I have like 15 people in my home. But I take everybody and go for dawah when they are there. Let's go, alhamdulillah. Because they are guests that because if you want to be together in Jannah, this is a real friendship, right? And this is a real friendship. Let's all go and do dawah. This will unite us because we want to be under the arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is it, right? Family time, people think family time when we sit together and watch a movie. So what can it be when we sit together and do dawah for Allah? Because we watch a movie together and it's family time. Isn't it family time to do dawah together, right? Like they say, the people who pray together stay together, right? So we give dawah together, Allah will keep you together, All these things, family life, happiness, is all subjective. Allah who gives you happiness. If Allah wants to make you happy, nobody can take your happiness away. Wallahi, by the qasam of Allah. Right? Nobody is a better friend. Allah says, min wali wala shafi'a. Allah says, you will never find a better friend than me. So make friendship with Allah who created everything. And of course, don't think that it happens because anyone is pious. No, I'm the worst of the worst. But for Allah, it doesn't matter. See, the difference between a human and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is when I give someone a gift to one deserving. Allah gives to the one who doesn't deserve it all. Why? Because I cannot give you qualities. I'm a human. Allah can give you qualities. Right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't need your abilities and skills. He needs your desire. If you have a desire, if I'm the worst person on the planet with no abilities, Allah will give me abilities. Allah will give you everything and use me. He's doing it everything. He just say, you just stand up, I'll give you everything. Right? It's not that I have anything. I don't have anything. I don't know anything. I'm a most illiterate person. But Allah wants to do it, He'll make you do it. Right? Like Abu Talib, his name has talab in it. He didn't have talab, Allah didn't give him hidayah. Right? And Bilal, radiallahu anh, he was a person who nobody knows his father and mother's name. Allah chose him and elevated him. So desire can change you. So Allah doesn't need anything from you. Just say, Allah, I want to do this. Allah will give you time, your skills, abilities, everything and make you do it. Right? The only thing what Allah needs from you is the desire. It's not the need. He wants me to show the desire. That Allah, I want to do it. Right? Then Allah will use you. Make sense? Right? Because Allah can give you qualities. Nobody else can. Make sense? So just make niyyah. Inshallah, Allah will give. These things will happen. Everything will happen. SubhanAllah. When I started doing dawah, SubhanAllah, in Bombay, I was 14 years old. I told you when I changed my life, I started giving dawah. I didn't know anything, wallahi. I didn't know anything. But I knew that I changed from such a bad life to good life. I want everybody to change. What I used to do, you'll be amazed, I used to walk, because my mom and dad, if you heard the story in the morning, nobody was supportive of this, right? For me, to pray salah, the only way was, I would come back from school and spend my whole day after school in the masjid. Now if I come home, they would let me go to the masjid. So I would come back from school, go to the mosque, and stay till evening. I would eat what I get. If I don't eat, I don't get eat. Right? And I would stay, I'd do all my homework, everything in the mosque. And after Isha, I would walk home. Because they won't give me money to go to the masjid. I would walk home. I would walk to the masjid, walk home. And I should say, Allah, it's so hard for me, make it easy for me. And somebody had money, he made a masjid next to my home. We started going pray salah there, subhanAllah. So we started going to pray salah there, and I wanted to do dawah in my locality. We had 3,000 Hindu families, 20 Muslims. And those 20 Muslims never wanted to pray. So I would go door to door, tell them, let's go and pray. And that's all I would say. I didn't know anything. I couldn't quote hadith or Quran. I would say, let's go and pray. And they would give me nasiha. You're just 15. Why are you wasting your time? Go chill. It's not your time. Go play. Why are you doing this? Are you crazy? I said, okay, thank you. Go to the next door, tell him the same thing. Come next, pray. He would give me another advice. I have to go listen to everybody's advice and come back. That was my nasiha. You understand? Because I didn't know anything. I couldn't do anything. I would take a book of hadith and try to read in the masjid. I didn't know Arabic. I didn't know Urdu. I would literally, all the books were in Urdu or Arabic, right? Nothing in Hindi or English. So I could read like Allah, farmate hain. That's how I used to read. This is, man, don't waste our time, man. Go do something else. I would still do it. You understand? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but alhamdulillah, now if you go to that masjid, the huge masjid, many of the people who used to tell me to go away from the door, they all pray salah 5 times a day. You understand? The people who change. So thing is, my point is, it's not your abilities, just do it. Allah will give you time. May Allah accept us. Subhanallah.